Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from first group. We will explain about construction with adjective. First, I will explain about definition of semantic adjective. Semantic is a branch of science linguistics that studies or examines the meaning. Semantic is word come from the Greek language, that is samaino, which means sing. In the field of linguistics, semantic is generally defined as the study of meaning and assumption associated with language, whereas logically semantic is considered as a reference or linguistic reference and the actual condition language. Semantic description in the natural of language must record the fact of a meaning, linguistic reference, and in the actual situation, different from the adjective. In general, adjectives are attributes. Adjectives that describe nouns. Adjective usually used before noun or after linking verb. In English, definition adjective appears is a word or phrase naming attribute added to or grammatically related to a noun to modify or describe it. Based on the understanding of the semantic and adjective, we can conclude that the definition of semantic adjective is connected with the meaning of a word and sentence. Second, explain about function of adjective in semantics and pragmatics. Before going to the adjective function in semantic and pragmatic, we will first discuss the type of adjective because each type has a different function. First, descriptive adjective. Descriptive adjectives are divided into two, namely common adjective and proper adjective. Second, are adjective determiner consisting of article, possessive adjective, demonstrative adjective, interrogative adjective, indefinite adjective, and numerical adjective. Descriptive adjectives are divided into two, namely common adjective and proper adjective. Common adjective are adjective or attribute. Function used to describe the size, color, and shape of objects such as red car, big building, soft pillow, and other. Example: the red car behind of the office is my car. The black bike is very dirty. And other. Next, proper adjective. Proper adjective is an adjective form from a proper noun and is used to give a name or identity to an object, such as America, standard, Japanese food, Japanese story, and other. Example: Elena watches Korean drama now. Adjective determiner. Adjective determiner are divided into article, possessive adjective, demonstrative adjective, interrogative adjective, indefinite adjective, and numerical adjective. 1. Article. Article is the article in the English sentence. There are three articles, namely a, and the. According to some English grammar experts, article is also an adjective. Apart from being a means of information, article can also be used as a means of discussion. Example: she is an actress. She is not a painter. The blue car is mine. And other. 2. Possessive adjective. Possessive adjective can be defined as ownership. The possessive adjective is my, your, his, her, its, and their. Possessive is categorized into adjective because It functions to describe that the object has the character of having, namely the subject or actor. Example, your sister is very beautiful. Your mother is very beautiful. Their playing is not really bad. Her boy is very handsome, and other. 3. Demonstrative adjective. Demonstrative adjective is a demonstrative word, namely this, that. Its function is to specify an object or person. Example, this is my book, this is not your car, is a book, these are your pencil, and other. Interrogative adjective. Interrogative adjective is the question sentence which functions as an adjective, namely, what and which. Example, what is your problem? Which is your bag? Who is your partner at the party tonight? Were you always happy every day? And other. Indefinite adjective. Included in the indefinite adjective are some, any, and several. Its function is to explain a noun. Pronoun are non-phrase in terms of quantity or amount. Explain of sentence. He has many books in the bag. Numerical adjective. Numerical adjective is a number sentence or number. This adjective can be in the form or cardinal or ordinal number. Its function is to express the amount or nominal value of a joint. Example, she has 2 brothers. Marcus looked the first podium at church. Nano has 12 dogs at home, and other.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Relin Mardhatillah. Today, I will try to explain to you about semantic types of adjective collocations that contain nouns. First, the collocations is concerned with how words go together. The collocation categorized into 4 different types. They are noun plus noun, adjective plus noun, verb plus adjective, and verb plus adverb. Collocations is concerned with how what share combine together. A words can just combine with other words without looking at the meaning carried by a word. However, this study only focuses on adjective noun. Adjective noun means in some instances more than one adjective can collocate with the same noun. For example, the collocation light bag. The word light in the sentence denotes weight, which means the bag is light. In this case, the noun adjective collocation can be found in many literary works. For example, in a novel, poetry, and others. Some semantic types of adjective that collocation nouns is divided into 9 types. First, intensifying adjective. Intensifying adjective have a heightening or lowering effect on the noun they modify. Some adjectives are considered intensifying adjective, such as loud. This word cannot co-occur with words to form collocations. For example, if he did been here, she said in a loud voice. The adjective loud in the example above collocate to some nouns and create the meaning both based wholly on the meaning of the items. Number 2 is post-determined and limiter adjective. Post Post-determined and limiter adjectives are used to particularize the reference of nouns. This class commonly co-occur with nouns to specify the noun itself. The adjective which belongs to this type is only the following collocation patterns of post-determined and limiter adjective class. For example, he only answered was shrug of the shoulder. The adjective in the example above collocates to some nouns and create the meaning based on the strictest sense. Number 3 is semantic type of general adjective susceptible to subjective measure. This kind of adjective is commonly used to denote feelings, ideas, and experiences. It's based on personal taste opinions. It makes this adjective susceptible. There are some adjectives found in the novel that belong to subjective measure. One of which is good. For example, they deserve the bloody good hiding, but they don't get it. The adjective good in the examples above collocates to some means and create the meaning both based on the strictest sense. Number 4, semantic types of general adjective susceptible to adjective measure. It will contain about size or shape. The kind of adjective denoting size or shape. It is susceptible, which is commonly used to denote size of an object. For example, from this type is word big. This adjective commonly collocates with nouns to form collocation. For example, in the sentence, as long as there are no big words. The adjective big in the examples above collocates to some nouns and create the meaning based on range. Number 5 is semantic type of adjective denoting age. According to Hornby, the word age means the length of time that a person has lived or a thing has existed. The latter part of life, period, history with special characteristic, and or a very long time. Adjectives that are commonly used to denote age are old and young. For example, in the sentence, Sandra, did they mention the fear that must have been in those young hearts? The adjective young in the example above collocates to some nouns and create the meaning based on the range. Number 6, semantic types of adjective denoting color. Color is determined as a visible quality that objects have, produced by the way they reflect light. A person can specify something in terms of its color. Black is which one of example of adjective denoting colors. For example, in the sentence is book the fact and the frenzy in heavy black print. The adjective black in the example above collocates to some nouns and create the meaning based wholly on the meaning of the items. Number 7, Semantic types of denominal adjective denoting material. This type of adjective is used to show the substance that thing can be made from. The common adjective used to denote material are plastic, wooden, golden, glass, and so on. For example, he could see that wooden box and feel excited. The adjective wooden in the example above collocates to some nouns and create the meaning based on the range. And the last one is semantic type of denominal adjective denoting provenance or style. This type of adjective is used to show the division's country of someone or the sign of something. One of example adjective that denotes provenance or style and modify some nouns and collocate each other's. Exemplified by the words British is I contact British Rail and booked several coach on the London train. The adjective British, Americans, and Irish in the examples above collocates to some nouns and create the meaning based wholly on the meaning of the items. I think that's all that I can explain to you for today. I hope you will understand. And thanks for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
A few moments later.
I think that's enough. Thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.